Whiskey Bay to Buttala, which is in the mountains. So this morning at 6 o'clock, I went down to the beach to say my goodbyes to my beautiful, beautiful beach. I mean, I really have had the most gorgeous 2 days. We couldn't have picked anywhere better to rest. The waves were much calmer this morning, which was really lovely. I walked all the way down to my log, checking for turtle prints, but didn't find any. Shadows were playing beautifully across the beach, waves crashing over the lovely log. I know, too many photographs of a lovely log, but it really is the prettiest of logs going. Then I walked back up the beach, looking for shells as I went. Lovely shadows, and the dogs came to join me every now and again. These shells have already got like little pre-drilled holes in them from, I think it's a periwinkle. It's time to leave Paper Moon. Come down to the beach to say goodbye, because we're going to head into the mountains now, and I'm going to miss the beach. No dramatic clouds today, just an amazing beach. Which is me and a couple of dogs. So this is not a rice field, this is a picture of a bird on a wire, and this is a picture of a tree, and this is a picture of a rice field, and this is a picture of another rice field. Okay, that's the rice fields over and done with. Peter started our driving along very straight roads, but beautifully lined with trees either side. I mean, you really could be driving in anywhere in the UK on some of these roads. We came to this pond by like a stupa, but when we got closer, it wasn't. It was just made of bricks. No sign, so I have no idea how important it is. But there was some lovely water buffalo at the other side, and I knew what they were, so I took 2 photographs of the water buffalo before we continued on. Now, do you remember yesterday we had these round houses? Well, Google Maps shows loads of them, but I have no idea what they are, whether it's a community or anything else. So anybody know about what they are in Pontyville, then I would be really grateful to know. The drive up to the mountains was lined with lovely little stalls and veg stalls and people selling their various coconuts and bananas. There seems to be more like little homestays here, little communities. But really the landscapes, it's not so much palm trees now, it's like British trees, and it could be anywhere in the world, apart from the fact you have rice fields here and there. So we came into a little town, and Peter's stomach wasn't too good the day before, so we stopped for a little while and we went and found him some hydration salts. Can't beat your rehydration salts. Saw a peacock crossing the road. Why did the peacock cross the road? To get to his friends on the other side. Found this incredible lake full, absolutely full of birds. Then we saw the sign to beware of wildlife, and we saw some monkeys, but not your usual monkeys. No, these were black-faced, white, furry monkeys. We passed some wild cows, and we saw some elephant poo, which meant Peter was getting really excited because he thought he would see an elephant, but unfortunately all we saw was some more cows. But they're there somewhere. We carried on going along the roads, past little stupas around the place, and I say these little homestays, sweet corn is growing up here. They have like little gardens outside everything, which I presume they use for their own food as well. Roads are still stupidly straight. Oh, we got stopped by the police today. We got stopped so they could give us a pear apple, which was a little bit sour. They're very tasty, but we got stopped by the police. Pretty cool. So we carried on going until eventually we came to some bendy roads. So cool. Real bends. Not Welsh bends, but compared to all the roads we have been on, they were proper bends. When the mountains came into view, we started going downhill rather a lot. So Peter checked the front wheel and quite happy that the bearing wasn't the noise he could hear, he let me then drive the rest of the way. We arrived at Hotel Greenview, which does have some really lovely views, and it also has a swimming pool. But we were rather tired for some reason, so while Peter had a little snooze, I went for a walk down the lane, discovered some rather nice houses scattered around there. I came back and did a doodle, and then when Peter woke up, we went for a walk downtown, past the post office, past the police station, found a car that looked very much like a police car, can't guarantee it is, but saw some really nice flowers and gardening stuff, so that was really lovely. It's a very nice town, a very practical town. There's a wedding sari place, there's the market, but there wasn't a market day. You can get anything you want for your DIY, including a Happy New Year for 2024. There's a baker and a little restaurant. There's even a Hotel Devon Inn, which I thought was pretty cool. You can get solar panels, but you cannot get food in the Hotel Greenview. So getting back in the tuk-tuk, we drive all the way down to the far end of town, through the big shopping areas where you can buy motorbikes and things, until we found a little restaurant so we could eat. We're talking very basic food, very basic accommodation type thing for the plates, but it was very, very tasty. So having finished our food, we came out into the dark and we've come home, and it's going to be an early night tonight because tomorrow we're going looking for elephants. Nighty night all.